Hello, this is Brittany with Scott Leroy Marketing, and in today's tip video, we're going to be going over utilizing tags within Command. To get started, you're going to log in to agent.kw.com with your MyKW username and password. And when you log in, you're going to come to this dashboard here. To find your contacts, you're going to come to the left-hand side, and just under the house icon, you're going to click this little person, the contacts icon, and that'll take you to see the contacts you have within the system already. Now, if you do not have contacts listed in your system already, you can do that by importing or adding individual contacts, but you will want to get those in. You can add tags in a few different ways. The first way I'm going to show you is on the import itself. This is the template that is required to import into Command. You can find this template by clicking import and then also clicking on this little download link here. So you'll be able to see that once you do the download. It'll bring this. If you have existing lists, if you're exporting from your current CRM, you just can copy and paste that information into this template before you import. To see the tags, we're going to scroll to the right-hand side. And there you can see the system tags, which are buyer, seller, bought, sold, and so on. And then you also have the option to add in custom tags. The custom tags, you can add in quite a few here. They all have to be separated by a comma. And then that tells the system when you import it to create that tag. So for instance, in this tag situation with client and buyer, once I import that, a tag of client will be created and then also a tag of buyer. And it knows to do that because of this comma. Once you do import, you'll be able to see your tags here in the list. So you can see that SLM is a tag that we've created, friend or coworker is a tag that we created. So you'll be able to see that. Another way you can add in tags is by doing a bulk tag. You can select individual contacts here, or you can select this top left-hand checkbox to grab all of those contacts, and it opens up the select bulk action option here. When you click in that text box, you'll see all the bulk actions you're able to perform. We're going to select add bulk tags. When you click here, it'll show you all of the pre-existing tags you have in the system. All of these are ones we have created already. If you haven't worked in Command, you likely will only have the system tags, and those are going to be shown in gray. So you can check mark any of these existing tags that you would like, or you can actually create your own. So when you type into this text box, it's going to search to see if you already have that tag or a similar tag, and it'll bring up anything that's similar with that information. So when I type in marketing, it's going to create it's going to show me Scott Leroy Marketing because that's already existing. But if I wanted to just do marketing itself, I'm just going to click this plus button and create that tag. One cool feature is you can change out these colors. So if you want to differentiate your tags by color, you can do that. So I'm going to say marketing is going to be red. If you're happy with it, you'll just hit add and it creates that tag. To push it through to your contacts, you hit submit. And once that's gone through, you'll see the tags listed on your list here. One thing to note is if you are trying to add a bulk tag to multiple, you do want to pay attention to this top right-hand side. So we have a total of 15 contacts in Command for us. If I wanted to have that same tag for all 15, I would need to switch out the view. So if you had, 100, 500, 20,000 contacts, whatever it may be, you'll want to switch this out. 500 is the max that you can do at one time. So I'm just going to go ahead and click 25 since we only have 15 here. And you can see these bottom ones don't have that tag of marketing. And again, if you wanted to do just a few items, clicking any of these will still open that bulk action drop-down, so you can still add a smaller amount here. And again, typing in will search the system to see if it's already created. And if it's not created, it'll give you this option to create it. Same thing with the tag color. When you're happy with your selection, you'll hit add. And then to push that through, you'll hit submit. And now you can see that those few contacts have that daycare tag. And you can choose anything that you want. The system tags are buyer, seller, bought, sold, agent, things that are used frequently. But if you wanted to go into like sphere of influence, SOI, if you wanted to separate it by like AW or whatever it may be, you do have that option to work in the tags. And basically, the tags are going to be how you group your contacts. A lot of other CRMs have different names for it. It could be groups. It could be, it could also still be tags. Whatever it may be, that's going to be how you can sort through those. A quick way to sort is going to be either clicking on these tags, and it'll bring up everything with that particular one. You can say friend or coworker. It'll bring up all the friend or coworkers. Seller is the same thing. So that'll quickly sort that through. You can also use your filters here at the top. That's what clicking it does. It brings up the filters. However, if you wanted a few different things, we could just select them here, or you can type it in and it'll bring up those tags for you as well. If this is something that you worked in all the time and you wanted to have a quick way just to have it already selected for you, you can create a smart view of those tags. So if I was working in my daycare tag all the time, I was reaching out to other moms, I could hit create smart view and then type out what I wanted to call it and then save the smart view. And you can see here, I've got a couple of daycares I was doing examples, but you can see like when you click on that smart view, it'll automatically bring up everything with that tag. You do have other filters here that you can work with. So if there's a certain lead source or whatever, that smart view, you can update that as well. But this video is mainly for tags, so just wanted to quickly show you how to create that. Another option to add in tags within the back end of the system is to go to your settings. If you click the top right on your name, then go to settings. Then command settings. And under contacts, there is contact tags. You can search for contact tags here, or you can actually create the tag as well. You can put the name, the appearance, and then hit create. And that will have it already pre-loaded into the system for you. So if you go to import and say we did daycare here, instead of adding it individually on the contacts list, it should bring that tag in with the same color and all of that automatically. It won't be just the teal and white here. You can, just like in contacts, change the viewing up to 100 of all the tags you have in your system. You can actually hover and click over these column names to sort those differently. The created by is another one as well. Most of the time it'll show up just us, but when it is a system tag, I'll show you, it'll show system. So you can sort, like if there are multiple people creating these tags for you, you can sort by that. You can also sort by when it was created. So if you have those older tags that you wanted to see, you could do that as well, or new ones, either way, that'll help out for you. You can edit or delete these tags, the custom tags. So to edit, you're going to hit the pencil icon to the right. You can change the tag name and the color and save, and that will populate through all of those contacts that you already have in this tag. You can also delete by clicking the trash icon. It will ask you if you were sure, and it'll let you know that it'll be completely removed. You can't recover it, and you can say okay. Once that is removed, it'll tell you the trigger was moved, your database has been updated. Now, one thing you cannot do is edit or remove system tags. That'll be in a light gray, won't let you click on anything. And you cannot delete tags that are already connected or that are still linked to contacts within your system. So if I click this trash can here, I know for a fact that daycare is being used as a tag on active contacts. It'll still ask me, are you sure? But when I click OK, it'll tell me that the tag is still linked and it cannot be deleted. So in order to be able to delete that tag in the back end, I actually need to delete that or remove it from the contacts. So I'll just sort by the daycare tag. And unfortunately, there is not a way to bulk remove the tags at this time. This is April 5th, 2021. Right now, there's not a way to bulk remove those. So you'll open up the contact, you'll click the edit pencil, and then we're going to click the X in order to remove. You can delete all of these if you wanted, but I'm focusing on that daycare tag. So I deleted that. You're always going to want to hit save. And then I'll go back to contacts to do the next one. And you do have to do this for each individual. Sometimes, if you're lucky, when you delete it, it'll let you do this next contact to keep going through. But lately, it's been making me go back to the list. So it does take a little bit of time. So if you are bulk tagging and you're over 500, it's going to take you some time to remove that information from the system. I'll get my last one here. There. And I'll go back and you can see that everything with the daycare tag is gone. There's nothing that's going to pull up for that. So to delete it, I'm going to go back to the settings, command settings again, under contacts, contact tags, and I'm going to search for daycare. Since I want to delete that, I'm going to hit the trash icon. Are you sure it'll be completely removed? Okay. And then it's let me know, trigger removed, your database has been updated. So anytime that you need to delete a tag, you have to individually remove that from each contact, and then you can come back to settings to delete it. And that is how you work with your tags in Command. If you have any questions, please send us an email and we'll be happy to help you any way we can. Thanks.